A few times every month, and honestly, with crazy weather, it ramps up. I'll get a call or a DM from a contractor. Could be a plumber, an electrician, a roofer, landscaper, HVAC, pest control, whatever. And they all say the same version of the same thing. Dave, we need leads. Business just picked up. I got 2 more technicians, a brand new service truck, and I've got to feed this beast. Or they say the opposite. I'll get a call from a business owner saying, hey man, things just died off and I need the phone ringing again. Can you do something for me? Like today? And I always take a deep breath because what I'm about to say is not what they want to hear. You can't microwave a marketing system. It doesn't work that way. It's never worked that way. And if someone told you it does, they sold you something that's just going to take your money and disappoint you. That's what we're getting into today. Why this reactive approach to marketing is costing your business real money, and what the contractors who stay booked year-round are actually doing differently. No hype, no gimmicks, just what works. Picture this scenario. It's July. The heat is brutal. Air conditioners across your city are dropping like flies, and homeowners are panicking. Or maybe it's January, and a freeze just rolled through. Now every plumber within 50 miles has a phone that won't stop buzzing. Spring hits, and everybody suddenly remembers their yard looks terrible, and they need a landscaper like yesterday. Or termite season kicks in, and pest control companies can't book fast enough. Whatever the trigger is, there's this window where demand goes through the roof, and money is absolutely there for the taking. And what do most contractors do? They scramble. They jump on Google and type how to get more customers. They call an agency, maybe for the first time. They boost a Facebook post because someone told them that works. They throw up a Yelp ad. They try to do everything all at once. The instinct makes sense. There's money on the table, and you want to grab it. That's good business thinking in theory. But when you do all of that at the last second, you're not the only one. Every competitor in your area just had the exact same idea at the exact same time. Now, you're all fighting for the same eyeballs, the same clicks, the same homeowner who needs an emergency repair. And to make things worse, half the people competing with you aren't even local. I see this constantly in roofing and tree work. A storm comes through and suddenly trucks are rolling in from 3 states away. Or you've got the part-timer who decides he's also in your trade now because he smells opportunity. The field gets crowded overnight and it turns into a bidding war that only benefits the platforms, not your business. I spent years on the buyer side of marketing before I built Media Tamer, and one of the reasons I started this agency is because I watched good businesses get burned by this exact cycle. They'd come in hot, spend a bunch of money in a panic, get mediocre results, and walk away thinking marketing just doesn't work. Marketing works. It's not a vending machine, though. When you launch ads from scratch with no history, no data, no strategy, you're handing Google or Facebook your credit card and saying, you figure it out. And they will, eventually, but you're going to fund their learning curve. That's your money paying for the algorithm to experiment. Meanwhile, the contractor down the street who's been running ads for 6 months, their campaigns are already optimized. The platform knows which neighborhoods convert. It knows which times of day to get the best callbacks. It knows which ad copy gets people to pick up the phone. You're paying retail. They're paying wholesale for the same customer. And it goes deeper than ads. Your Google business profile, when's the last time you updated it? Are you posting to it? Do you have recent photos of your actual work? Are reviews coming in consistently, or does it look like nobody's hired you since 2022? How about your website? If a homeowner clicks on your ad and lands on a page that loads slow, looks outdated, and has no clear way to call or request a quote, that click you just paid for is gone. They're already on your competitor's site. And how about follow-up? This one kills me. A lead comes in at 2 p.m. while you're elbow deep in a job. You don't get back to them until 7 p.m. By then, they've already called 3 other companies and booked with whoever picked up first. The ads, the profile, the website, the follow-up system, all these pieces need to be built, tested, and refined before the busy season, not during it. And definitely not after you've already missed the window. This might be the most valuable thing I share in this entire video, so hear me on this. Busy seasons, weather events, local trends, None of those things hand you business. What they do is expose who was ready to receive it. Think about the last time things got busy in your market. Who had trucks rolling in? Who had their schedule packed? Was it the company with the best skills? Maybe. But more often, it was the company that showed up first when someone searched on their phone. The one with 150 Google reviews. The one whose website looked professional and loaded in under 2 seconds. The one who answered the phone on the second ring or had a system that texted back immediately. Those companies didn't get lucky. They put in the work before the demand showed up. They built visibility when nobody was searching. They collected reviews when things were slow. They tested their ad campaigns when the cost click was cheap. And when the wave came, they just rode it. While everyone else was paddling out, they were already standing on the board. And that gap gets wider every year. The companies who invest early get more data, more reviews, more authority. The ones who keep waiting keep starting from zero every single time. I think a lot of contractors hear marketing system and their eyes glaze over. So let me make this practical. A contractor with a real system has a website that's built to convert, not just look pretty, but actually get people to call or fill out a form. It's fast, it's mobile friendly, it's pretty, it has clear calls to action on every page. Their Google business profile is working for them around the clock. It's updated, it's categorized correctly. They're posting to it regularly, job photos, seasonal tips, quick updates, and reviews are flowing in because they have a process for asking after every job. Not hoping, not waiting, a process. Their SEO is compounding month after month. They're not trying to rank for plumber against a national directory. They're showing up for the specific things homeowners in their zip code actually search for. And that visibility builds on itself over time. Their ad campaigns are already trained. The data is there. The platform knows who their customer is. So when things pick up, they don't build from scratch. They increase the budget. They turn the volume up on something that's already working. And they have a follow-up system. Calls get tracked. Missed calls get a text back automatically. Leads get an email sequence. Nothing falls through the cracks because there's a system catching everything, even when the owner is on a roof or under a house. That's what a growth engine looks like. Not flashy, it's not complicated, and it runs whether you're working, sleeping, or taking your kids to a game. There are two kinds of contractors in this business. I call them chasers and builders. Chasers wait until something happens. A season shifts, a storm hits, the phone slows down, and then they react. They chase the opportunity after it's already moving. Builders put the infrastructure in place before the opportunity even shows up. So when it arrives, they don't chase it. It comes to them. A chaser says, things just got busy, I need to start advertising. A builder says, things just got busy, let me bump my budget up 20%. One of those people is going to have a good week. The other is going to have a good year. And the part that should really bother you if you've been in the chaser category, panic mode marketing costs more, significantly more. When every contractor in your city floods the ad platforms at the same time, the price of every click, every impression, every lead goes up. Supply and demand. Google knows. Facebook knows. They adjust pricing in real time based on competition. So the worst possible time to start advertising is when everyone else starts advertising. If you've been running consistently, even at a modest budget, your cost stays low because you have history, quality scores, and conversion data that platform trusts. You're a known quantity. The guy spending for the first time, he's paying a premium to learn what your system already knows. You can pay a little bit every month to build something that compounds, or you can pay a lot all at once and hope for the best. I've seen both. I've worked with both. I can tell you which one sleeps better at night. Okay, this part might sting a little, but if you watch this channel, you know I don't sugarcoat anything. That's not what we do here. What we've been talking about isn't really a marketing problem. It's a discipline problem. It's a business operations problem. You would never show up to a job without your materials ordered and your tools loaded. You'd never start a project without knowing the scope. You plan your jobs, you prep your trucks, you train your crew. But for some reason, marketing gets treated like an afterthought, something you think about when things get slow or when something spooks you. And I get it. You got into this business because you're great at what you do, not because you love marketing. It's not your thing. That's fair. But it is the thing that determines whether your phone rings or doesn't, whether you're choosing your jobs or taking whatever comes, whether you're growing or just surviving. The businesses that win long term, the ones that are booked out, hiring people, turning down work they don't want, they figured this out early. They treat marketing like they treat their equipment. They maintain it, invest in it, keep it ready so when the job comes, they're not scrambling. Hey, seasons change every year. Summers get hot, winters get cold, storms come through. The demand is predictable. The only question is whether your business will be positioned to catch it, or whether you'll be on the sideline watching someone else get the call. If you're a contractor watching this, plumber, electrician, HVAC, roofer, landscape, pest control, concrete, pavers, general contractor, whatever your trade, and you recognize yourself in what I just described, don't beat yourself up over it, but don't ignore it either. If you want help building a real marketing system, something that generates leads consistently, not just when you remember to post on Facebook, I'd love to talk to you. Go to MediaTamer.com and book a call. We'll look at where you are right now, tell you exactly where the gaps are, and map out what it would take to build something that actually works for your business long term. No pressure, no gimmicks, no hard sell, just an honest conversation. Links in the description. And if you want more of this real strategy for real business, no fluff, hit subscribe. Together we'll cut through the noise and call out the stuff that doesn't work so you can focus on the stuff that does. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one.